going on, guys? We're doing some Instagram calls. Go ahead, leave me a voice message. I'll play it, and then I'll answer. That way you can't troll the stream versus a live call, because we did that, and then we got trolled. So, lesson learned. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Hope you guys got big plans for the weekend, because I do not. So, let me live vicariously through you. Root Crane is first. Brian, what up? MJ, Kryptonite. How's it going, man? How's it going? Brandon Evans, gang gang, what up? We got dog hair everywhere. Madia, Ace, Elia, Programming, Tommy Shaw, Eggsy, what's up? How's your Friday, guys? You guys ready? Excited? Big weekend? Caitlin, what's up? Playing a show tonight, tomorrow night. Nice. Getting paid? Making that money? I want to be in this call. Oh, yeah. All you got to do is just leave me a voice message on Instagram. Then I can reply on the stream, and I'll play the voice message to the stream. I'm forming an LLC today, dude. That's the way to do it, man. 3 days ago was my 1 year anniversary. Today, it's your anniversary. Well, I don't know, your birthday? LLC birthday? Is that a thing? How comfortable is your pillow on your seat? This thing? I never use it. This seat is pretty chill. It has like a massager for the lower back, but you have to plug it in. It's like, what? Can I just charge it at least? Jesse, what's up? Just landed a software developer job. Dude, congrats. Is it big money? Yo, was just in the process of learning React. Thanks to your videos. No, thanks to your hustle, dude. You're the one learning the React. Dropped frames. Oh, no. Not again. Come on. YouTube, why you do this? I don't know why. I don't know why they do it. I leave a call on. Yeah, just shoot me a voice message. Shoot me a voice message. What are you drinking? Water. What's the highest elo you've reached in cancer? Oh, you mean League of Legends? Yeah, no. I don't play ranked in that game. I don't even play that game. Sorry, I used to play that game. I'd rather play Heroes of the Storm. I'd rather play Dota 2. I'd rather play Heroes of New Earth. In that, yeah. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice haircut. Hey, thanks, Heaven. Appreciate you. Thanks, Jane. Making a 4K internship at Google per month. Dope, dude. $50,000 a year at Google as an intern in California is literally like 20K or 15K. He was silver. Who was silver? Me? I think I was probably bronze. I don't know if I ever played ranked. Mechanical keyboard for coding, yay or nay? Question is, are you in an office with coworkers? Because if so, you should definitely get blue keys that we can piss everyone off. No, I'm just kidding. I like mechanical keyboards. I need something like, if you're going to code all day, you should feel like you're doing something besides, I don't know. Every Silver League player. Is silver below bronze? I don't really play ranked. Yeah, no, I just don't like League. I think it's just, blah. I watched the Riot World Championship thing, but I don't play. How do you send video? Wait, a video chat? Oh, you can send a video if you'd like. Go ahead, shoot me a video message on Instagram. Happy to read it. All right.
It's really cool that what you're doing. Sadly, I have to go now. I cannot see the stream, but yeah, have a lot of fun today in the stream, and hello to the rest of the community. Keep on doing great content, man.
Thanks for the comment, I suppose then. I can't tell if this is from somebody. All right. I'm looking at my messages. Not this one.
What would be the best way to practice my programming skills? I would say I'm a beginner. I'm still learning Java, JavaScript, and Python.
Learning Java, JavaScript, and Python. You gotta make stuff, dude. Find some projects. Find a Python project that you like. Maybe do web. Just Google this. Just Google web scraper Python. Find something that you like, download it, break it apart. I don't know. And then remake it. That's what I do. Is Fiverr and Upwork a good place to start working? No. Fiverr and Upwork are places where you go to get undercut, basically. Fiverr, how are you going to drive traffic to your service? If you're going to be a web dev, okay, you're going to be on page 34. It's like Twitch. And if you go to Upwork, okay, whichever guy that has the lowest cost of living that can charge the most and make the most profit, right? So if it costs me $100 to live versus you $100 to live, or maybe you $10 to live, you know, I have to charge a minimum of $100 just to live, whereas you could charge $90 and still make a whole bunch of profit. So it's a place where you go to get undercut. It's not good. No good. No go. Lesson 1, don't start with Java. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with it. Have fun working at a dev shop, I guess. What's your main monitor? This is a Asus 1440, 144 hertz, 27 inches. Why'd you graduate mechanical engineering if you hate this area anyways? Why is every talentless guy wants to become web dev? I don't know if that's an actual question or you're just saying you don't have any skill. You're right, dude. I don't have any skills. I got no talents. I got no skills. I'm so stupid. Haircut. You like the haircut? I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. Microsoft certifications these days? Not really. What do you say to a client who says, I can build my website for free with Wix? You probably just laugh at them. That's probably what I would do. I could build my website for free with Wix. Okay, well, enjoy having a crappy domain. Do you know how to redirect your domain? Do you know how to do that? You know how to log in and change your A and C records so that you can redirect that traffic properly? Or are you hoping Wix walks you through that as well? What happens when you want to add a calendar feature? Does your Wix is it gonna let you do that? I don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. You can build a website for free with anything. You know? Have you ever created an HTML JS game? I made a Flappy Bird clone with Phaser JS once. That was neat. Why don't you use Apple products? Because they're too expensive and they're not controllable enough. You have no... I mean, I got my headphone jack here, which is nice. I have extendable storage here, which is nice. I have a replaceable battery, which is nice. And it's cheaper. You work out? No, dude. I don't ever lift weights. I'm getting dropped frames again. It's pretty stupid. I think I was streaming just fine yesterday. I don't know what's up. Are you going to do these a lot in the future? I don't have my portfolio and resume. Yeah, dude, I do them every day. Every day. I got booted from the stream. I don't know, man. I'm getting dropped frames, which means YouTube's API ingest server is not working well today. Here, hold on. Let me mess with my device. I don't know. It should be working. Your video about how there's no such thing as a company family was an eye opener. Yeah, dude, it's bait. That's bait. Quality looks good. It's fine. It'll fix itself. It's not me. All right. You can't video chat. You got to send a video message. I can't pick up the video chat. What do you think of watching code? Don't know. Don't watch it. Sent a video. Jane.
Oh, I was going to say that college is good.
College is good. This is not a question, Jane. College can be good. College is also really expensive.
Hey dude, I follow a lot of your videos. I've been a sub from quite early on. I'm currently working towards becoming a mobile developer. I was wondering, when do you think is the right time to start building your own app without holding tutorial hand. I feel like I'm going through tutorials, but I can't retain the information.
Dude, you and everyone else can't retain the information. So what you got to do is you got to use tutorials as you need them. So if you want to, like, when you're first starting out, everyone uses tutorials. No one remembers it. Hey, Jan, how are you? You doing good? How's the open classrooms? You got to use tutorials. We all don't remember. You just have to do it long enough to where you're familiar with an idea and you're like, oh, I think I've done something similar to that. Yeah, let me get started here. It just the right time to build your own app is always now, but just because you want to build your own app doesn't mean your own app has to be from scratch. You know? It could be your own and you can use other people's code. Does it matter if you type fast? No, not really. Because there's a lot of breaks between coding, a lot of gaps.
I know the best way to learn is to dive in and build my own app or apps, but how do I retain enough information to know how to start an app?
You gotta look at similar apps.
Pretty much.
You gotta look at similar apps, Danny. You gotta go find, if you want to build something like with a food app, go look at other food apps. Go. There's all kinds of examples. You just basically have to use example projects or something similar, kind of similar, and then try to see if you can make it work how you want. If you give me control of your computer, I'll deposit $5,000 into your bank account. I can give you my routing number if you'd like. I'm just kidding. Video chat. No, you gotta send a video message. I don't see anyone else in here. I see video chats, like our phone calls, right? I can't like pick those up. I mean, I can, right? But I don't want you to troll the stream. That's the problem. I'm refreshing. Message requests. Nothing. How do we call in? Just shoot me a message on Instagram and play it to the stream. That way I can answer. Gym split. Typical bro split. Full body every day? No. It's chest, back, shoulders, legs, arms. Google sent me an offer of $81,000 in Toronto. Is it okay? It seems pretty low. I don't know what your cost of living is. I mean, I don't know what your salary. You should go look on Glassdoor, see what other people are getting paid. Seems pretty low. I think it was the right Josh. I mean, maybe. Do I have my Thanos picture there? Thought I got blocked. Yeah, I don't know. Should be doing good. I keep getting the buffer. Yeah, so it's not me. It's YouTube's API. Because I was streaming just fine yesterday. The entire stream went flawless yesterday. Nope. Do I have to be following you for you to see it? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not set to private or anything. That'd be stupid. Thanks, Destinations. Appreciate you. Hi, I have a degree in finance, but I want to work in a fintech company. I want to be a data analyst or data science. I'm recently working on my own time. What other things should I do to be able to get a job in data science? I have no idea. It's not my thing. Incredible. I don't know. I imagine it'd be decent, but how are you going to drive traffic to your site versus all the other ones? Can you be my friend? What? I'm refreshing. I don't see anything. The guy doesn't want to be a script kiddie, but script kiddies don't care about learning. They just want to work and code right off, taking examples from others and learning from that as a norm. Yeah, I mean, script kiddies. Call them whatever you want. You call them people that are learning, people that are trying to understand how things work. Personally, I'm more of a reverse engineer. I take things, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how that works, and then I learn this and that. Maybe I should make a video about this. And then I pick up things as I go, and then over time, the knowledge fills itself in. It says I've seen it. Yeah, I seen it. I just responded to it, Jane. You said college is good, which is not a question. I'm 21 and have back problems from sitting. You can get a standing desk. Did you see the video of Conor McGregor? Yeah, I saw that on Knight. What's up, man? Udacity courses, what's your take? I think the Udacity courses are good. I don't necessarily know if the nano degree holds much, because I just degree, you know. Can you ask questions on here? Sorry. Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. Are standing desks normal? I mean, if you want a standing desk, ask for a standing desk. Say you just this is how you get pretty much anything you want at work. I think it would be better and help me be more productive. Because what they hear is, oh, that's going to bring me more money. Yeah, whatever you want. $50 for a standing adapter desk? Yeah, sure, here you go. If you're going to make me an extra $10K a year? Yeah, dude, sure. That's how you get stuff that you want at work. Oh, yeah, it'll help me be more productive. You might get a little flack depending on, say, well, how is that going to help you be more productive? But you got to be ready for that, you know. So the vid is buffering. Yeah, it's YouTube, okay? All right, chat. The vid is buffering because YouTube's ingest server is not working properly, or Comcast is not working properly, or I don't know. Don't know. It's not me. Did you make the grammar website yourself? Yes. It's terrible. I need to redo it. Let me look at the DMs. Y'all sliding in them DMs. Okay. I'm a very slow learner. I always hear that programming is too competitive. Is there a moment when you know to give up being programming? No, there's not. If you worry about competition, it's not for you. Video chat.
How's it going, Josh? I love your YouTube channel, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
I love watching you rant and everything. It's just amazing.
Oh, God.
But I have a question. So, if you were to ask someone, just a random person, what is the best traditional career path to go into right now? When I say traditional, I mean like conventional. Typically, my guess would be that they would say computer science, right? But you were in computer science, or at least you were a coder, and you clearly did not enjoy your experience. So my question for you would be, is it still worth it to just kind of go
My phone just
into computers to become a coder? Is it an enjoyable experience? Is it a good lifestyle? You know, that's my question.
Did I? Okay, so yeah, I don't know. That's it's up to you, dude. Do you like being an employee? Do you like showing up to work at 9 and leaving at 5? Do you like your salary? Do you like your coworkers? Do you like your boss? Do you like being told what to do and how to do it and when to do it and when it's due? Do you like being threatened with your livelihood if you choose to not do what you're told? I don't know. That's the same for any job. What career path? No, I think jobs are stupid. I think careers are stupid. That whatever, fight me. I don't care. I think what you should try to do is find your purpose. And if your purpose is working in a career, great. If you want to go like end up working at a nonprofit and that's your purpose, great. But don't just work a career just to work a career. Just climb your way up. I don't think that's good. Job, career, purpose. Find the purpose. If you could run the company, would you run it the exact same? If yes, stay there. If no, time to keep moving. Keep trying to find something else. How do I call him? You just leave a message on this. How much your PC setup cost? Well, it's pretty expensive, but it wasn't like I bought it all at once, you know? It's not a fair question. It's like, oh, you must have just spent 20 grand all at once to buy your PC stuff. It's not. I don't know. I'm making finally, today is going to be Tech Fridays because why not? The stream is unwatchable. Don't know, man. It's not me. It's YouTube. It's YouTube's ingest server. We had this problem earlier this week. That's the issue. I don't know what's up. Let me look at my network tab. 61% dropped frames. Streamlabs seems to be working fine. My network seems to be working fine. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I can't do anything about it. It's not. Where's the best place online for learning web development? How do you like to learn is the question. Your connection is messed up. It's not me. Yeah, I made the intro animation myself. That was done in After Effects, though. Enjoy the rest of your day. May the gang be yours, Brandon. May the gang be upon you. With guidance, my friend. A website making $300 a month. How do I promote it? I don't know what your website does. That's like I'm not gonna. It depends on what your website does. All right, let me go back to the Is game development less profitable than web development and data science? Yes, unless you do it yourself. Yes. Like people don't get rich off salary, dude. That's just not how it works. People get rich off of doing it themselves. Because you get to make all the money. You don't have to split the money. Only buffering for me. I got great internet speed and it's always your stream, no hate. Yeah, dude, it's not. It's YouTube's ingest server. So my internet's like if I were to go on Twitch right now, it would be fine. What's the number to call it? It's just Instagram voice, Roddy. Yeah, Josh, it's definitely web dev or data science will make you more money. Game dev is not a great work life. Yeah, just rewind like 15 seconds, and the buffer will just be neutralized. Advice on cold calling a recruiter. Shouldn't the recruiters be calling you? If you're calling a recruiter, that doesn't seem like it's going the right direction by default. Comcast is less than Verizon. Well, I don't have Verizon here. My house location is not qualified for it, so I can't do it. You should probably contact YouTube and discuss the problem. YouTube's not going to pick up a phone call from me. There's not even a phone number to call YouTube. You know how many people are on YouTube? Hello, sir, my live stream's not working? Like all these people just streaming Fortnite could be complaining about the same thing. You know, like YouTube's not going to, they don't care. Oh, yeah, we're working on it. Even if they say that. There's no, like, I don't have a contact person to call. It's too big. Company's too big. Josh, what up, dude? We were streaming yesterday, and it seemed decent. Maybe it's because I'm streaming at 60 FPS. I don't think so. Yesterday's stream was fine. I did nothing different. I should probably lower it maybe to 30 FPS, but I can't change anything while I'm streaming, so that's the problem. Well, whatever. Is what it is, you know? Gotta show up. Gotta show up when it's not working. You gotta show up when it's working. Just watch 8 of your videos in a row because I'm on vacation. Hey, thanks, Beast. Appreciate you. I'm looking at the bitrate just jumping all over the place. Let's see. Varun says, I actually worry about the competition. I always try to improve. The whole IT industry is competitive and hire only the best. No, they don't hire only the best. They hire whoever can sell themselves. That's who they hire. Do you think tutorials about different subjects still good for passive income? No. What tutorials about different subjects for what does that mean? How do you save enough money to make a company if you can't get rich with a salary? You don't have to have any money to make a company. You can make money without a company. That's called being a sole proprietor. If you want to open a company, that's about $180. And then if you want to get rich, you have a product or a service that you sell. Or that's it. Boom. Then you have to have people that want to buy your product and service. So again, how do you get that part? Hey, that's marketing. Go on Twitch. Yeah, it's not me. It's just YouTube. It's all right. Do you read this chat? Of course I read the chat. Haven't studied code in a week. Just feel so lazy. Should I get off my butt and practice? I think you know the answer to that. If you start feeling lazy, feeling bad about it, and, so many Robs in the chat. Thoughts on blockchain dev as a career? Working my first IT consultant, figuring out what feels like interesting. Blockchain dev is very unstable, basically, because crypto is unstable. That's why. That's the problem of itself right there. Blockchain is great. It's not going anywhere. But to utilize blockchain technology, you usually are in some sort of crypto, and so you hope the crypto that, your main income. No. Yeah, Comcast is just garbage today. Maybe I'll call up Comcast and be like, hey, what the heck? Were you taking calls for today? Any questions? Anybody got questions? The thing is, I do nothing different. I set up my computer, no different. I've done nothing differently today, and it just decides not to work. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm not, I don't know. Just YouTube, I guess. Just the day of the week. Whatever. Is it possible to get a reputable front-end developer job without React? What is reputable? What is reputable job? Reputable job on your resume could be whatever you want it to be, Did your dog chew on the internet cable? No, they don't chew. They don't really chew on stuff. They're pretty good. Pretty trained. Roddy, dude.
Hi, Josh. This is Roddy, and I was in the corporate world for a long time, and I kind of got out because of the Game of Thrones thing, in management. So I want to be a WordPress developer. So I want to know, what is the biggest challenge that you have as a independent WordPress developer trying to get clients?
It's the last sentence that you said there. The hardest thing is to get clients consistently. But there's kind of a way you can buffer your way into that, is by basically charging hosting fees. So you need enough clients so that your hosting fees per month will support you. That's the thing. So the hardest problem is getting clients and maintaining new clients, constantly getting new clients, so you could use Facebook ads to market to small companies. You could use Instagram ads. But what you should do is just charge like $300 a month. No, that's insane. I charge like $100 a month for hosting, but it costs you $10 a month for your reseller account, and then you make $90 passive a month. So just do that with 10 people, like at $900 a month passive, or you could just raise the price of hosting per month. What do you think of engineering as a career? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of careers, really. Tanya. Which one? Which one of this? I prefer your edited content than these daily live streams. Who has time to sit through 2-3 hours of BS? Well, that's an opinion. The whole point of the stream is to engage. That's it. Where do you get more live views, YouTube or Twitch? YouTube. I get like, I don't know, like 10, 12, 15 viewers on Twitch. Do you like racing drones? That'd be cool. I've never done it before. Looks cool. It'd look like it'd be pretty cool content. Your view count on these live streams versus edited videos certainly show that. It's the same for every live stream, Blade. Every single YouTuber's live stream gets less views than their videos, because that's how it works. Because YouTube doesn't promote live streams. It's not a priority in the algorithm. That's how it works. Live streams are not for views. Live streams are not supposed to be edited straight to the point content. Live streams are for engagement. Live streams are for interacting with your audience, answering questions, becoming a person to them rather than just an influencer that posts videos. You don't understand how this works. And if you don't, like, that's, a lot of people are like you. They prefer the edited content. That's why I do it. But then there are some people that are like, yo, this person is relatable. Let's talk. Hey, great. I am relatable. Let's talk. What up, Forrest? Hack the internet? Can you unhack it? That'd be nice. What's the number to call in? It's just Instagram up here. Is email template worth adding in a portfolio? No. No. Upwork is garbage. Upwork is just who can undercut the other person. A new mature look. This is the worst. 30 minutes and I can't even. Video. Tanya, I don't see any videos, but let's see. I don't see anything. Got nothing in here. This one is from Sunday. This one's from Wednesday. I got nothing in here. The last video I sent has the question. It's not There's no video. Maybe it hasn't uploaded yet, but it's not here. Just the voice message from Sunday. It's so hard to get career advice from you because you make it personal. That's because it is. My experience is pretty universal, to be honest. 99% of us has to start like you did, with a job. Great. I'm going to tell you to get a job, and then I'm going to tell you to go do it yourself, or get a better job, or learn more skills so that you don't get fired, or look for better jobs all the time to get more money. That's what I'm going to tell you. I was like, of course you have to get a job. I've never said that. You just go be an entrepreneur. Just drop out of high school and be an entrepreneur, you know? Why? That's stupid. I'm aware that's stupid. That's a dumb idea. Don't do that. Go get a job, get paid to learn, work on a side hustle, get a better job, keep doing what you're doing. It's not hard to get career advice, dude. It's just hard if you make it. If you don't want to accept what I'm saying, great. You know, I'm not a guru. The edited vids are great, but the live vids, they're not for vids. The live is just to be here, to interact, you know? It's just to answer questions and get to know you guys so that you guys can get to know me. Andrew, welcome aboard. How was your gym workout yesterday? It was good. It was really good. Heavy lifting. Could feel the diet happening. Do you recommend charging for Twitch subscriptions or not? I mean, I don't think you have a choice. Twitch charges, not you. Let's see. What if the WordPress clients demand the static copy of the website so that they can migrate it and host it themselves? I mean, okay, then I guess you would charge more money for that since you know that you're going to be out passive income. You mentioned the company only hires people who can sell themselves. That's exactly what Yeoman Techly was trying to get and open a course for job interviews. Well, I think they teach like date structures and algorithms for their thing. Not sure. Thank you for subscribing. Yo, what up? This is terrible. Like, I'm sorry the quality is so bad, but if you all just rewind for like 30 seconds, there would be no buffering, but we'll just have this huge delay. Oh, dang it. I know what I did. No, it worked. It worked fine yesterday. You give me Voldemort vibes. Okay. Well, I don't control what vibes. I don't control your wavelength, you know? I think I know what's wrong. I think it's because video output low. Yeah, even I get buffering. I think it's just my internet. YouTube has to uptake, and I think something's wrong with that. Do you promote saving 3K per month in stocks? No. I don't know what your living expenses are. I don't know what your goals are. Have you worked with a CISO? What's your experience? I have not. Where would you recommend you look out to find different fields of programming? Different fields of programming? I mean, there's just software engineer subsets, right? Like, yeah, like machine learning, AI, data science. Don't listen to this man. Invest in Dogecoin. Perfect. All right, got the video. Here we go. Gonna play it.
Hi, what do you think needs to be changed in job application process? By the way, your channel is awesome. Thank you, bye. Hi.
Okay, so what do I think needs to be changed in the job application process? I think they should be looking for people that have a good story to tell. That's what I think. I think that years of experience they sometimes show that you can do the job better, and most of the time they don't. That's the thing. I think years of experience required is not a great way to filter people. It just doesn't. People with 10 years experience and people with 1 year experience 10 times. That's the problem, and that's a huge problem. There's a whole lot of senior devs that think that they're better than everyone, but like I've seen junior devs out-dev senior devs. You know, and then the senior dev gets all mad and stuff and pulls his power play card and is like, no, it's my way or the highway. It's just, you know. It's not my connection. This? Are you talking about my shoulder? Yeah. It's not me. It's not my internet. It's YouTube's video ingestion server. That is why there is buffering. There you go. Mosh, I'm good. Mojo, what's up? My internet's fine. It'll work itself out, or it won't. And we'll just be here having we'll try to, you know. What's up, Jim? It was working fine for a while. Yeah, when we first started the stream, it was working great, and then it just died. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm streaming 60 FPS, but I did that yesterday and it was fine. Send the video. I got it. Answered it. Rakib, what's up? Oh, one dude says, you say some good stuff, but here's where I disagree with you. Please tell me. Please tell me where you disagree. What's new? Seems fine. If you had to work in software instead of what you're doing now, what would you be interested in? If If I had to work in software, I wouldn't work in software. I'd work in like aviation or something. I don't care about web dev. I don't care about it. It's not maybe game dev, maybe, but even then I still wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to do the marketing stuff. I'd want to do the digital marketing stuff and the video stuff and the content stuff, because it doesn't matter how good your software application is. If nobody knows about it, they're not going to buy it, so it's pointless. That's what I've realized. Like, you can code all day long, but if no one wants to buy your software, if there's no market need for it, it doesn't matter. You lose. What's an API? Application Programming Interface? What's a framework? Framework is like a big mod for a game. You got different mods. You got mods that like overhaul different video games, and then you got mods that like make your inventory all one bag and easy to use. So like a framework would be like an overhaul that changes how things are functioning without changing the original base. And then like an API is just how you interact with someone else's code, pretty much. Your connection is causing problems. It's not my connection. It's not my connection. It's not my connection. All others. There's different ingest servers. It could be Streamlabs. I don't know. Who knows? Last time you did something with settings on the stream. Last time I was wireless. I was on my Wi-Fi. I'm not. Alright, so here's what we'll do. If you type questions in chat, I will answer by typing back to you, and then as I get to them with voice, since you guys are on a delay, I'll also do this. Are you not missing out on living in Utah? We want to see Josh in Vegas. I'd like to go to Hawaii, maybe. Vegas, not. I don't want to gamble because I lose. The degree requires me to take an internship. Have you heard of this? Yeah, I had to do an internship to get my degree. What up, Inez? Your friends helped you when you were having a hard time. Not really. Jerome, what up? When's the next resume review? I'm not sure. Best business to start with less than $100. There is no business to start for $100. It's like, what are you gonna sell to make money? Stop thinking about what, like, there's no business to make that just makes money. You have to figure that part out, man. That's not how this works. If you want to be an Uber driver, you want to make money. Drive Lyft, you want to make money. Go deliver newspapers, you want to make money. There's no if every business was there and it was easy to do to make money, it wouldn't work, because everyone would do it, and it would drive the value of that down. Let's see.
Hey Josh, this is Roddy. I had another question for you. In my last SQL temp job, one thing I noticed was really odd was the senior QA analyst, or whatever you want to call him. Every time you would ask questions about the company, like who our director was, or anything about the corporation, I noticed he would just suddenly say like, "Oh, you don't need to know that. Oh, that's not important. Oh, don't worry about that." And so I'm wondering about that. Like, a lot of these dev jobs are kind of 6 months, 3 months. So is it prohibited to ask about the company, or is it a bad sign they won't answer?
Roddy, if you were a contractor, that's why. They're probably not going to tell you that information because you're a contractor and they don't want you to compete, basically. Have you tried to get in some marketing work? I would do marketing work, but I wouldn't. Why would I want to market someone else's product? Why would I want to market someone else's company? Why? Like, if that's the key to everything, why would I want to do that for somebody else? you know? Had a company give me an interview and they said they were impressed with my experience. Then they pushed the interview back an hour last night. They never called and just sent a reject email. Yeah, it's probably because they found somebody else, to be honest. That's how companies work. Or they decided maybe they don't want to spend that money anymore. I switched over to my tablet and there's no buffer. Oh, interesting. Just give it a second. I'm sure my internet will be back at it again. Don't you want to live on Twitch at the same time so we can all go there and keep the YouTube? I'm not allowed to do it. I have affiliate. On Twitch, and you can't do dual streams like that, or you'll lose your affiliate basically. Comparing to average doctor, what do you think? That's not a fair question, really. A doctor goes to school for like years, like 13 years. It depends. You can still make more money than a doctor if you open your own business and sell a product. It's nice that we can intersect, but there's nothing you can teach me that I don't know or I can't teach myself. Exactly. Well, that's good, I guess. Someone has a bachelor's degree in business administration. I can't even read that without laughing because it's a friggin' joke. Bachelor's degree in electrical engineering and master's in computer science. Which career path would you recommend? What? I'd probably do computer science. Yassine. How many hours for a busy person to practice programming in one day, and for how long? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're studying. I don't know how you learn. I don't know what resources you're using. It's not. John. How many how many interviews did I bomb? Hundreds. For my first job, I don't know, like 10 or so. I bomb lots of interviews, but it doesn't matter. You just take the call and do it anyways. Is LinkedIn a good learning resource? No. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Am I missing anything? So maybe after I bomb 8 more whiteboard tests, I'll get one of them. It's not about bombing the whiteboard test. It's just about being able to talk your way through it. That's what they want. They don't care about the answer. I mean, the answer is great. It's like a little checkbox. It's like a little degree. Answer is like a little checkbox, but if you can, communicate while you're doing it. Great Bullet, what's up? Did I miss anything else? Let's see. Everyone's so behind. It's hard. Like it's all offset. What topping should I get on my pizza? Let's see. I'm gonna say Canadian bacon, Italian sausage, pepperoni, jalapenos, ham would be good. I think that's good. That sounds good. Can you turn up the audio? All right, hold on. Is that better? Oh, there you go. Are web dev interviews typically done over the phone or sharing your screen or in person? It depends on what kind of job you're getting. They always start with a screening. They always call you and they're like, "Tell me about yourself," and they just want to make sure you are who you say you are. They just want to make sure the resume matches up, pretty much. And then you're like, "Okay, cool. What are the next steps?" And they're like, "Well, we'll call you in a week, or we'll send you an email." Or they either do, or they ghost you, or they bring you in for the next step. It's kind of hard to tell. Why you're not talking? I am, but there's buffer. There's a buffer, so some of the streams like 2-3 minutes behind. Unless the internet fixed itself, which it doesn't look like it did, but it seems to be doing okay now. Seems to be pretty stable. Seems fine. See how long it lasts. How many words do you type per minute? I don't know. Not sure. Fake it till you make it. Nah, fake it till you become it, dude. You can't fake it till you make it. You can say, I'll do my best. Do you do coffee? Nah, I don't drink coffee. It's gross. Doesn't taste good to me. Just keep hitting the live button every few seconds. But it seems like the internet seems to be doing better now, so that's good. Seems to be stable. Solid 6,000 kbps. I wonder what happened. Are you still taking calls? Well, I was going to do this for like an hour, but is there still a delay? I don't think so. What can you create with JS, HTML, and CSS? Basically any web app that you want. Do you like Yang? Come on, no political questions, my dude. Okay, cool. Hopefully it stays like this, but let's see. Went through a Facebook interview twice and failed. Do you do classes? No, I don't. I don't do one-on-ones. Yeah, I'm still taking calls, but just shoot me voice messages. There's no new ones here, as you can see. You missed the question. I missed it by like 3 lines. Self-taught. I want to know how to progress daily. Know which level. Okay, there's no level. There's no level that you're going to be, because levels are made by the companies depending on what they decide is their level. I can't get past the technical portion. That's okay. Facebook is a garbage company to work for. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can't even film at Facebook. So, whatever. But if you want, just study data structures and algorithms. The problem with data structures and algorithms tests is that they're not related for front-end positions or really web development positions. They're just not. Do you want somebody that can pull out a memorized answer from their hat? Be like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. This is the answer. Or do you want someone that's like, hold on, let me Google this and let me ask for help, because that's what I'm going to do at work. Oh, I don't know. Let me figure it out. It's a better answer than, oh yeah, here, look, this is the answer. I'll figure it out is way, way better. 100% of the time. Than, yeah, this is the answer. So what you're going to do is figure it out at work. Should I learn React even though Facebook is crap? I don't think that's related. React is popular. Google makes you sign an NDA so you can't film. Facebook does. You're not allowed to film on premise, and if you work there, you're not allowed to film at all. You're not allowed to be in any publications at all. Because there's a couple people from Lambda School that work at Facebook, and I was going to interview them about what it's like to work at Facebook, but you're not allowed. You're not allowed. What do you think about the industry in Europe versus the U.S.? Now, in the U.S., you get paid more money, but in the U.S., if you get cancer, you're done. So that's not good. You know, your nice $240K salary means nothing when your cancer treatment costs $600,000. So it don't matter. Do you collab with other creators? I mean, I'll collaborate, but what are we going to talk about, you know? English is my second language, so I have to be an English wizard to be in the field? No. Nope. Code and content. What does that mean? Code and content. How they mesh together. What code is content? What do you mean how they mesh together? I don't understand. Code as content for me is very boring because it's just so saturated. Code as content is just... Have you ever been in a back-end client service? Nah, that's boring. Anyone you look up to? No, not really. I mean, different people. Different people have different technologies that I like. Like Dr. Disrespect is good because he's very charismatic every day. He maintains his same persona every day. That's a really hard to do. David Goggins, he's pretty good, but I mean, I don't necessarily look up to him. I read his books, watched his videos. I know his story. You know, you gotta put yourself through things that you don't like to get better. Would you ever relocate to Europe and take that pay cut? Nope. I'm good. I don't have any vices, right? I know cancer is kind of like one of those things, but for example, I don't really have any like hard vices, so I try to stay pretty healthy. Nothing really that worries me in that regard. Good keyboard for coding. I mean, I like mechanical keyboards. Stream is much better now. No buffering. Did you change something? Nope. I changed nothing. I changed absolutely nothing. But we lost all the viewers. How often do you work out? 5 times a week. How to tell the interviewer that I can learn fast the language needed for the position. If you're doing Java and the position asks for G, what is that? Jim, what's up? How relevant is jQuery? I like jQuery. I think it's going to be around for a while. Do you always do keto or you switch it up? It's keto or intermittent fasting. One of those. What legal issues should someone know before starting a freelance tech business? I'm not a lawyer, but if you don't have an LLC, you can get sued individually. J2EE. I mean, you just say that. How are you taking steps to grow your channel brand? You're looking at it right now. Live streaming and engaging with the audience is a big one. It's all about engagement. I'll take less views for more brand. That's how you have to think about it. You can do the videos that get tons and tons and tons of views, right? Who cares? You want brand. You want brand power over views. Views don't equate to brand. There are so many videos on YouTube that have millions of views, no likes, no comments, nothing. I'll take less views for more engagement and more brand. I'd rather have people get to know who I am. You know, if I could have like, you know, a couple thousand people that are like true fans, you know, the true fan theory, that's way better than having a bunch of shallow fans. So, you know, how can I become a pro dev like you? I'm not a pro dev. Do I need education section on my resume if I don't have a degree? Yeah, no, not really. Just put projects. Medical insurance in the U.S. doesn't do much. I mean, insurance is okay if you get good insurance, or if the insurance company doesn't try to like gyp you out of it, you know? They'll be like, oh, sorry, we don't cover that. Or we don't cover this, but we cover everything else, you know? So like, we don't cover this portion of the operation, but we cover this portion. And the portion that they do cover is like $600 and the operation's like $300,000. So it's like, what's the point? How to pick right programming. There's no right programming language. It's just what the company uses. Are problem-solving skills more important than tech skills? I mean, you should have both, ideally. But problem-solving skills, the ability to figure it out. You see the tattoo? It's just some birds. He's like, just tell me when you want me to stop doing the birds. And I like looked away for a second, and he was like, on this one? And I was like, well, shit, now I'm wearing long sleeves for the rest of my life because no one's going to hire me. Good thing that doesn't matter anymore. Competitive coding equals big cash. What's the benefit of competitive coding? Who does that benefit? What does competitive coding benefit? Like what? Yeah, the CEO. That's the answer. What's better, earning 35k euros in the Netherlands or 60k in the US? 60k in the US. How not to get burnt out? You don't you don't let yourself get burnt out. That's the thing. You can let yourself get burnt out and do the same thing over and over and over every single day, or you can stop and do something else. So don't get like, for me, I know that I have to make a video every single day and a live stream every single day minimum. And to avoid burnout, I do, other things. Or I'll do different topics. Why do you make videos? Because I like making videos and I like connecting with people. And if I can just help somebody get a job or open a business or realize they can do something they didn't think they could do, that's all I care about. I just don't want people to end up like me. Well, in the career life part of it. The A students work for the B students. That's the thing, right? If you're a straight A student, 4.0, you probably make a great employee. Because the B students and the C students are like, yeah, I don't really care about this. I'm going to figure it out. A students are like, oh yeah, you want me to do the homework? Yeah, I'll do exactly the homework. Oh, you want me to study for the test? Yeah, I'll study for the test. A students do what they're told. They make great employees. They work overtime, But as soon as they encounter like some difficult stuff, they might be like, oh, well, and whereas like the F student is used to failing, he's used to like struggling. He's like, yeah, whatever. We'll let's MacGyver it. Let's make it happen, I'm sure you all have owners of companies that are like, how are you owning this company when you can't even operate the projector right now? You ever had professors like that? A professor that he walks in and he's like, oh, hold up, the projector was working yesterday, and then like someone in the class is like, it's not plugged in. I'm the teacher here. Do you check your email? I sent you an email. Which email? Someone said, what's wrong with an internship? Don't internships help you? No. Internships and junior developers are the same. They just get paid differently. What's your favorite company in general? Probably Corridor Crew. Which companies have you coded for? Why would I say that? I can't say that. What did you end up like? Well, I ended up running my own business, making content, doing... There's like 2 years ago, me and my friend were like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. He's like, yeah, good luck. If you get 40K, you can quit your job. And I quit at 20K. Eric hits me with the 20. Thanks for the content. Shout out to Dylan and Israel's. Oh, yeah, you guys have that new podcast. Yeah, sure. I actually listened to the one that you did the other day. Let's see. Self-taught or not? You should work on the SEO for that, by the way, Eric, because when I type in self-taught or not, the first thing that comes up is Team Treehouse. No hate against Team Treehouse, but if this just has a blog and you guys have a whole podcast named that, you should outdo them. Best self-learning. What the heck? Self-taught or not.com. Yeah, all the articles coming up for self-taught or not. There you go. Go there. Go check out the self-taught or not. Thanks, Eric. You can post the link and I'll just unhide it. Unless it auto hides it. Then I can't do anything. Do you think beginner developers need to work on the job first before taking clients on? No, do both. Do both at the same time. Here's the actual thing, guys. If you want to see it. No, that's not the right one. Streamlabs, you cray. What are you doing? Move this over here. Here. take this text out of your logo. You're going to get pinged for that. This is the main logo of your page, right? So your SEO isn't going to get picked up through this text as an image, right? So this is the only other self-taught or not right here. Join Code Tech Caffeine. Is this a business? Did you guys make a business for this? Home about episodes. How many episodes you got? How to make money. So you guys are doing this every day? Every other day? August 4th, August 4th, August 4th, August 4th. How long are you spending on this? Every week? You should give me a schedule. You should give me a schedule on the front page. Well, yeah, it says new episodes every Monday, but it doesn't say that on the front page. You should give me a schedule ahead of time so that I can see what topics are coming up, and then I could, like, what happens if you're doing a topic like in 2 weeks that I'm super hype about, you know? Then I can tell other people about it. That'd be dope. Was part of our website builder. Oh, really? Transistor? Is that what you're using? That's cool. Got all the links down here. Support the podcast by donating. This no one's gonna click this. You should put this way more like where people can see it. You should put it like up here, like right next to the home button that says support the podcast. Breathing all extra hard. What do you mean I'm breathing all extra hard? I'm sorry. I just get distracted. I'll put it over here, but then it's going to sound a little echoey. I need to get that Shure SMB7. Welcome to ASMR with Josh. I think everything else is fine. Email us. I think you should instead not have a you should not have an email here, and you should put your email below subscribe so that people can contact you. Do you ever take long pauses from YouTube? I'm new, so I don't know. No, I don't, because this is how I live. Everything I do is based around YouTube, so YouTube is what I do. If I take a long pause, I suppose I could live off of my savings and the residual income, but eventually, without doing anything, the YouTube income will taper off. But I'm trying to build the YouTube income up, not just live off the taper, which I could do if I wanted to take a break, you know, but I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's like that comic where that dog is in like the burning room. Everything's fine. This is fine. Filter by any month. You should come up here with do like upcoming. Have an upcoming section and a schedule section. That'd be cool. Join Kotech and Caffeine. So you're pushing the Facebook group, right? So you're not working at any company? No, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to make some company a bunch of money? I did that already. I did that a whole bunch. 10,000 members? What? How old is this? 2 years old? Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not in it for the company life anymore. I put my time in already. I'm good. I didn't get treated very, very fairly. That's just because you were a crap dev, Josh. I know. Why would I want to be a good dev for you? Just kidding. Or am I? Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for the dono. Are you guys monetizing it? Like, are you guys getting sponsors? You should be like, yo, let me show your product. Threw him into Lambda because oh, nice. Asked a couple places, but no luck. I think you would have to prove engagement, Eric. That's gonna be the issue. You're gonna have to prove that people are not gonna. They're not gonna do this right here. Why can't I mute? You're gonna have to prove that people aren't just gonna be like, we like to thank our sponsors, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, and then just go ahead and like click skip. You know, like how are you gonna prevent people from skipping that little sponsor section unless you make that like mandatory part to listen to? So silent. We need background music. My headphones are charging right now. Let me find something. Zencode, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Let's see. Epidemic sound. I can barely hear him now. Music. What? I gotta change my speaker setup. Alright, let me see if it works. Does it work? There you go. I can't actually hear it because I don't have headphones on. But there you go. There's a little music for you. Favorite outdoor activity? Riding my motorcycle. Running. I don't like running. I can't hear it. Maybe competitive coding helps you. Helps you what? What does competitive coding help me do? Get better at coding? Well, why do I need to get better at coding? What am I making? What do I need to get better at making? Where does this benefit me? Can you play any instrumentals? These are all instrumentals here. I'm looking at the audio. Herman, why? Why would no? Just no. If you'd like to leave a message, go ahead and drop an Instagram DM voicemail. I missed anything? Competitive coding helps you get a job. Okay, well, enough said there. Like, you learn something to make something, right? So maybe you learn competitive coding to learn how to make you a better coder. I don't think you have to do competitive coding to be a better coder. I think you could just get better by learning, you know? Like, what? You said you read Stoicism to develop the idea of doing things when you don't want to do them. Stoicism is more of, if it's not in your control and there's nothing you can do about it, then you shouldn't pay any emotional mind to it. Like, if you ever thought of making beats? Dude, I've made beats before in Fruity Loops and stuff. Then I just realized that I have to do other things right now that make money. So the passion projects, the things that I like to do, I don't, do Ben Shapiro, where you put the advertisement in the middle of the topic and do multiple short bursts over the total runtime. I mean, you could do that, but you have to assume that the engagement's going to be long enough that it's in the middle of the podcast. Or you could just do the Linus Tech Tips method, which is just to crowbar it in. How's your mechanic engineering job different from your coding job? Work-life balance? Work-life balance. I worked 13-hour days, but they were really closer to 16-hour days because it was 30 minutes to work, 30 minutes away from work. We had 1 hour unpaid meeting before work, 1 hour unpaid meeting after work, and then a 12-hour shift. So that'd be 14 hours plus another hour of commute, which turns out to be a 15-hour day, 4 days a week. We had no sick days, only paid time off. So if you were sick and wanted to stay at home, you had to use vacation days. Great, I'm on vacation at home with the flu. Thanks, company. What else? It was garbage, dude. Who's your favorite tech YouTuber? I like Linus Tech Tips. Why don't you travel the world and do freelance YouTube for a while you get in a new environment? I have dogs. I have dogs, man. Does Stack Overflow reputation have any influence in getting hired? Only if the company cares. It's the answer for everything. Only if the company says so. That's the thing. Like, it's the same with the degree. If the degree says, hey, Harvard is a great school, we only hire Harvard graduates, and you have a Harvard degree, that's probably going to help you get a job. If a company says, hey, you got a bunch of Stack Overflow points, you look like a great employee. We really like Stack Overflow. Then they'll probably hire you. It's only what the company cares about. That's why you tailor your cover letter and resume to the company. Do you think mechanical engineering helps you with your current career? Yeah, dude, it gives me all kinds of content to roast in my life. It gives me all kinds of corporate to roast. It's the best. It's like my life was like The Office, like Office Space, that movie. That was my life. I had like 5 bosses, TPS reports every day. Couldn't do anything. Everything was by the company handbook, even if it didn't make sense. You had to wear your little ID badge. There was a dress code. What else? It wasn't what you know, it was who you blow. What else? Yeah, it was like Office Space. It gives me all kinds of content now to know that I never want to do that again. And to have to be grateful for the opportunity to suck dick, to climb the corporate ladder. You should be appreciative that I even unzip for you. That's what mechanical engineering is. Because with like I've said the story before, but there were 2 people that interviewed up for a position that I was helping hire for, and then one dude took the boss out to lunch, and one dude didn't, but he was just better at his job. And the guy who took the boss out to lunch and to golf got the job, and he sucked at his job, but he sold himself better, right? Sucked his way up. Literally. Your mechanical engineering job made you sit in job meetings unpaid. It's a salary, so technically there is no unpaid or paid. You just get your money all the time. You shouldn't become a slave to YouTube. I do this because I like to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do YouTube because I like to do it. I did YouTube before I was getting paid. I don't feel like I work for anybody. I'm free to stop. I don't get benefits from this. I get no punishment for this. You know? Have my own business outside. Have products to make. I mean, I did YouTube forever, even when I wasn't getting paid. So you're saying I should put on my resume, can suck the chrome off a bumper, can suck a golf ball through a garden hose is what I prefer from Full Metal Jacket, but, you know, whatever you want to say. I think golf ball through a garden hose usually gets someone's attention. Grapefruit technique, get that video out of here. Oh my god. Oh no. Current fitness goals. I don't have like PR goals because I don't think that's useful for much. Like, as long as I look fit, feel fit, you know. I'm going for another interview tomorrow. How's game dev? Game dev's going. I haven't done it in a while. What did I miss? Did I miss any questions? I don't think so. Let me see. Refreshing. Yeah, no VM messages here. Do you think the Emmy contributed to you in terms of problem solving? No, I solved more problems figuring out how to get my classmates in college to do their part of the work than I ever did at work. And the degree didn't give me the problem solving ability. The teacher saying, "Oh, well, it sucks to be you. That's what you get in real life. You get crappy coworkers. You don't get to pick your coworkers. So you might as well figure out how to deal with them." The degree didn't give me that. It was just teachers teaching you what the real world is like. You know, one of my teachers pulled up this image once. Let me find it. He showed it. He's like, "This is what you're getting into, and this is why I teach." He said that. I remember. It's so funny. But I didn't understand what he meant at the time. But now it all makes sense. This is what he sent. This is so funny. He pulled this up on a PowerPoint one day, and he's like, this is what real mechanical engineering is like. And we all laughed because he thought it was funny, and we thought it was funny. I was like, this makes sense. This is facts. It's true. It's definitely true. We didn't understand it at the time, though. Oh my god, why does this video autoplay? Holy crap. Websites that autoplay videos are the worst. Literally the worst. Autoplay videos with audio all the way up. I paused it and then I scrolled past it again and it autoplayed. Wow. If you can get the degree, then get the degree. I don't know, maybe. If you can get a job that makes more money that you think that you could swerve into your own business later, I would do that instead. I wouldn't do college again. I'd just go to a code boot camp, learn how to code, get a job, then bounce. Degree takes 4 years of your life. 4 years of your life you can't get back. The question is it worth it? Is it worth it to take a bunch of tests? Is it worth it to learn how to take tests? Because what you're gonna do on the job is different. I never used calculus, never used like strength of materials. The only thing I used were like the units to measure things for like CAD design. They don't consider you for an interview in India if you don't have a degree. It's sad. That is pretty sad. What do you think about Ivy League? You can go to Harvard and get a degree, but that doesn't mean you know how to do good work. I learned how to figure out how to answer stuff, and I don't think I need to pay a bunch of money. College teaches you how to think. No, it doesn't. Colleges teach you how to take tests. Colleges teach you how to do homework. Colleges teach you that it's okay to have a bunch of debt. No, they don't. Colleges don't teach you how to think. You teach yourself how to think by figuring out how to do things you want. Teachers maybe pose questions to someone, and there might be that one student out there that's like, that's a good question. That kind of changed how I think. To use a blue light filter? I don't know. There are work fields where degrees should be required. I don't disagree there. Obviously, you should have a degree to make a bridge, or a degree to be, for doctors and stuff. But I would say there are a whole lot of degrees, more degrees that you don't need a degree for than ones that I would say that you do. Engineering, medical stuff like that. But if you mess up your program, okay, what happens? Oh, my API didn't connect. Obviously, you could scale that in different niches and be like, oh, well, you just release a whole bunch of people's data. Like, I understand that part of it too, but the majority of the time, that's rare. It's a lot rarer. Still don't need a degree to know how to do that, though. Have you heard anything bad about Lambda starting web dev soon? Dude, you're gonna find bad things about every boot camp. Everyone's like, review this boot camp, review that boot camp, partner with this boot camp. No, you can pay me. I'm from Finland, so it's free. I went to school in Finland and have a Finnish degree. I can confirm that the only thing that I got from that was I got to meet some cool teachers and made a couple Finnish friends. I learned people's favorite beers in Finland. I learned how to, do the sauna properly and the correct amount of beers needed for that. I also enjoyed how to endure pure darkness for a while. I think studying mechanical engineering made me a systematic thinker. I think. Josh, why are you so negative? Is that a meme? You gotta be memeing. I see that so often. I think that you just live in La La Land and you can't understand realism. But, I'm just going to take, I hope your Friday is happy and rainbow and gumdrops and sunshine. And, you know, you go live in Disney World, okay? Alright, I'll see you there. Just kidding. Fuck that. He's married. I'm not married. You play video games often? Not too often. I just live in the real world, you know? That's all. It's not that I'm not happy. What do you play? I play Overwatch. Did your friends help you when you were having hard times? No. I mean, maybe. Not really. It's my problem. I don't expect sympathy from people. I don't want handouts. I don't want sympathy. I don't want any of that, dude. I'm good. I handle it myself. I'm good, dude. I don't need a shoulder to lean on. I'm good. And Finnish people aren't very emotionally connective. So, you know. YouTube is his outlet. Kind of. It's kind of my outlet / passion. Boo, Overwatch, unless you main the hamster. I like Hanzo. He doesn't want sympathy. Time to stop the donations. Donations are not sympathy donations unless you think they are, but, you know, whatever. Your software engineering would be probably different if you were living in Silicon Valley, but then you'd have to live in Silicon Valley, and then you'd have to understand what it's like to pay $6,000 a month for a room with 6 roommates that are also paying $6,000 a month, and then you'd have to live in California where you can't own a pistol, and then you'd have to, like, no, I'm good. I don't want to live there. The whole other part of living in Silicon Valley is just not, no, I'm good. No. Then you'd have to work there and, like, work for those big companies, and then you'd be employee number whatever, and then you have to badge in and badge out. Oof. If you have a child. No kids for me. I'm good. Imagine not owning a 9mm. Feels weird. Dude, does, right? That feels super weird. I lived in Finland. Did not feel protected. Got the 9mm, got the hollow points. Ever think of joining the army? No, I'm good. The only thing that I would do would be a jet pilot. That's it. But then you got to be in the top 1% of the 1%, you know? What's your biggest business mistake? Maybe trying to scale too far too fast. But Finland is safe though. Yeah, but Finland's next to Russia, so I'm gonna take my 9mm, thanks. Dude, Russia's like the giant troll for Finland. It's so funny. Russia will send jets across the Finnish border just to see how fast Finland will scramble jets to intercept. It's the best. There was always news of like, Russia sent jets across the Finnish border tonight, and Finland scrambled 3 F-18s to blah 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 blah. It's so funny. Russia just trolls Finland all the time. Gotta talk to the HR department every so often. They can kickstart your career into CEO status. Yeah, perfect. Were you born in Finland? I lived there. I was married to a Finnish girl. A guy who thinks, like, if he wasn't successful in life, he would never marry to make his... What? I'm not getting married. I'm not having kids. That's it. Done. Problem solved. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying Finnish people don't really like Russia, and Russia people don't really like Finnish people. There's just, you know, there's some history there. Change the camera setup. I think it's because I have this in the foreground that makes it look decent. What if your wife has a child you don't know about? She doesn't. Because we never had sex. That's how I know. what up from Norway, dude? What up? Do you think it's okay to charge $15K for a 40-page WordPress site with SEO? Yeah, $15K is pretty good. Josh, you gotta have children. It's nice. Thank you for telling me what I have to do, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. Dude, that shit is the worst. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of women in the stream that are like, they don't want to have kids, you know? And their mom and dad tell them that they should have kids, or you can't live life properly without kids, you know? That's the best. I had kids, and you just don't understand what real appreciation is. Okay. Well, y'all have fun. You have fun. I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna go follow this goose. Just see where it goes. Well, I can't. I gotta go. I gotta go pick my kid up from school, you know? Okay, well, I'm gonna go do what I want, okay? Thanks. Were you divorced in the US? No, I was divorced in Finland. Got married in Finland. Do you understand the point of being a kid or taking care of a kid? The point of taking care of a kid is to take care of a kid. Because you had a kid, right? If you don't have kids, you will regret it after 40, 50. What you gonna do then? Thank you for assuming what I'll feel when I'm 40 and 50, dude. You're saying, like, I'm not a fan of muting people in the chat. I'm not a fan of, like, hiding people in the chat. But, you know, if you want to say stupid stuff, you're just making yourself look pretty silly there. What am I going to do at 40 or 50? I'm going to be with a 22-year-old. Well, probably 6 of them at 22. You know? That sounds better than just one. I take that back. Come on now. No, dude, there are people that really think that. There are people that really think that if you don't have kids, you can't live a complete life. You know? It's pretty silly. Exactly. Mark, I guess we'll never find out. There are a lot of things you don't understand that you might think you do. Oh man, that really helps a lot. That helps so much. You think you know what you're talking about, but you don't. What? What do you think if your dad didn't have you, where would you be now? Who would you rely on? I mean, I just wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't have an opinion on it to care, because I wouldn't be here. So that's a stupid question. That's like emotional abuse. You know, if I didn't have you, you wouldn't be here. Okay, well then I wouldn't have an opinion to care. That's a stupid question. I didn't have any opinions before I was here. Not going to have any opinions after I'm here. This is a dumb question. Josh, I would advise you listen to wise men. Cool, dude. What are your tips for someone who lives in a poor country from Eastern Europe? I mean, you have freedom of movement, right? If you're in the EU, you have freedom of movement. You're allowed to go anywhere you want. Why would you stay in Eastern Europe? That's my thoughts. How many times a week you hit the gym? Like 5 days? I don't know. People think because they have kids, like your kids will automatically take care of you. That's not true. Like your kids are going to put you in a nursing home and never talk to you again. That's what's going to happen to you. Well, you're going to be alone, you know? You're going to be alone when you're old. No. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of old people that don't want to deal with their mom and dad, with their kids. It is what it is. 5 days a week, dude. You gotta hit the gym 5 days a week. I don't know. It's people. It's like when people say that like, you just have to. You have to. This is the truth. I believe it's our purpose to have kids. See, that's the beauty of belief. You get to believe in whatever you want, dude. You can believe the earth is flat, but that don't mean that's the truth. That's the problem with that, like, subjectiveness of things. I just believe. You believe whatever you want, man. Believe that you can fly. You ever considered comedy? No, I'm not funny. I'm too negative. It's a joke. What do you think about the logical fallacy of true love? That's no true Scotsman. Logical fallacy. Boom, done. No need to talk about it. Where do you have 1 gigabits per second internet for $10? I'm in Ukraine, 80 megabits. Oof. Not having kids and doing my bit to control the population. $10 for 1 gigabits per second. But how much is $10 where you live, Dev? That's the question. Is $10 like $100? Because that's how much I pay. I pay $100 or $91 for Comcast, 1,000 down and 40 up. Literally, not even 1%. 1,000 down, 40 up. Look at this. Look at this. That's like 0.4% of what I get download speed. 1,000 down, 0.4% of that up. Thanks, Comcast. Why are you paying $91? Because in America, that's what you pay. All right. Look at this. Change your internet provider. See, you don't live in America, I guess. What you don't understand is that we don't have a lot of internet providers. And the internet providers that we do have control the amount of internet providers. So see, this is terrible. This is the worst. $943 down, 32 up. Isn't that great? I'm a unsub. Bye. The download is good. You have more upload than I have download. Oof. $32 up. To be honest, the relationship between you and HR department, I mean, maybe, but then you have to talk to HR. If I could do a back-end internship, should I pick it up over front-end? Front-end is more competitive, but what do you like more, dude? Like, do you like design? Do you like front-end? Do you like visual stuff? Or do you like just logic and doing that kind of stuff? $60 for 250? Yeah, it's not great. I had 1,000 down in Finland. Here in Greece, 10 megabits up and 10 megabits down, 0.6 upload. Oof. 25 years a month? That's not good. You're supposed to cry when someone says they're going to unsub. Dang. Are you MGTOW? Yeah. 1,000 down and 10 up for 80. I pay 1,000 down and 32 up for 91. So Comcast has to be like semi-competitive here in Salt Lake City because we have a bunch of fiber here in Salt Lake City actually, but I can't. My address won't let me do it. I can't get Google Fiber. I can't get anything about Swift. I don't. Do a backflip. No can do. I don't have I can do it on a trampoline. What are your upcoming video ideas? Today I'm gonna do an office tour. I'm gonna talk about all my gear that I have in my office, And then as the videos go on, I'm going to do more individual pieced out pieces of gear. So I'm just going to give you guys like an overview of my office and everything I use, just show you. But I'm going to compare it to the other room next to me, which has literally nothing. Do you have any Russian friends in the industry? Oof. Can you Google fiber and SLC? Yeah, but it's dependent on your area code and where you live. Technically, my area code says that I can get Google Fiber, but then when I called, they're like, sorry. No. You still interested in game dev? I mean, for fun, not for money. You can do backflips. I can do backflips on a trampoline, but not without one. Gravity's too strong. Herman, are you trolling? Be the best man you can be. You have a loyal woman. Loyal. Okay. You go live that Disney fairy tale, man. Please film it. I'd like to know how it goes. Ever tried iOS or Android development? No. Progressive web apps all the way. You lived in Georgia? I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Why game dev, not for many? Game dev for money is not good because game dev industry is not good. They hire 400 people. 400 people to make the game. Do you think they need all 400 of you to make that DLC for the game after it's released? Probably not. Same with artists in the game dev industry. It's even worse for them. They get hired on to do all the art and the stylistic choices of the game. You know. My wife's boyfriend bought me a computer. He's so cool. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, man. Josh, you don't know the art of taming women. You have to learn it, bro. See, that's where you're wrong. If you think that you can tame them, you're wrong. You don't trust employers. You don't trust kids, and you don't trust women. Do you trust anybody, bruh? I never said any of those things. I trust people who deserve trust. Herman trusts the Jergens bottles. Facts. I live in Atlanta. I'm from New Orleans. Yeah, I lived in Marietta. See, the problem with these topics are that people get too triggered, you know? You can say, I'm joking. What's your bench, squat, deadlift max? I don't work out. How do you charge for maintenance? As in maintenance more profitable than the actual development? No, maintenance isn't for profit, dude. Maintenance is for passive income. Are there Russians in Salt Lake City? Probably. My wife's boyfriend bought me a Gillette razor for my stepson. What movies are you looking forward to? It Chapter 2, man. That's my favorite. Have you met any Russians? No. To be honest, there's like, let's see. Right now on Tinder. I was talking to one girl on Tinder. And then she's like, oh my god, are you Josh Fluke? I think I've watched your videos. And I was like, well, that's awkward. And then there was one other girl who I messaged who just didn't respond anymore. But, you know, that's that dating life. Oh, who's this? Accountant. Oop, nope, never mind. Great bait. First picture looks good, then the rest of them don't. Are you going to marry a girl and have kids with her? No, I'm not going to marry, not going to have kids. You do look like you work out. That's because I do work out. How's your Excel skills? I mean, I don't know. You're an international celebrity. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure it happens on both ends of the spectrum, but you know what I mean? Like this angled picture right here. You know what I'm talking about? This angle where you just see the face in this area, right? And then you get to the rest of the photos and you're like, great bait, mate. I worked for 8 hours a day for 2 months and made $200. What would you say about this kind of economy? I'd say it's time to leave. How much do you lift compared to how much you weigh? See, that's the correct question. Strength is not relative. Strength doesn't matter unless you're comparing it to how much you weigh. You know? So I weigh at 172, 173. Bench press 230. Tips for getting past the beginner level in Python. I don't know. I never started the beginner level. Favorite kind of chips? I don't really eat chips. Probably just chips and salsa if I had to. Like just some tortilla chips. That'd be good. Thoughts on the ketogenic diet? That's what I do. Works for me. You should film your comment roast. Nah, that just seems like I'm being a bully. Bacon for days? Yeah, but you gotta have vitamins. So the thing is, you need electrolytes, you need potassium, you need magnesium. So you gotta supplement that with a diet. But luckily, 2019 you can. I just wanted to know the numbers. Okay, so 172-ish, lift 230, deadlift. What is 3 plates plus 25 on each side? Squat, I don't squat that much. Maybe like 3 plates. My knees pop. It's not fun. It hurts. $365? Yeah. Whatever that is, I can do that for 3 reps. Wage doesn't mean anything if you don't compare it to how much things cost. Yeah, exactly, right? People don't get that, though. Josh, you chugging down liver or other organs? Otherwise, you aren't getting those vitamins. I just said you supplement those vitamins. You go buy them, and you take the supplements. Especially if you don't work for strength. I do work for strength. But thanks. I thought you were complimenting me, but now you're just roasting me. You drink a lot of gulp. Do you consider it's not healthy? No, dude, that doesn't... It's not sugar. I'm not drinking the real soda. I'm drinking the sucralose soda, which is fine. I'm not drinking double gulps of regular Coke every day. Do you suggest a coding tattoo or something else? No. Diet Orange Crush is, dude. I like Coke Zero, Diet Pepsi, Diet Grape. I like all the diets because that's all I can have. I don't drink my calories. That's my rule. I don't drink my calories. I'm pretty sure strength is not your main goal in the gym, but a tool for more hypertrophy. No, I don't care about hypertrophy. I don't care about having huge muscles because I'm a natural lifter, and there's no point in lifting for hypertrophy as a natural lifter because when you're in the gym and you get that pump, you look like a bodybuilder for those good 45 minutes, and then your pump goes away and you come back and you look like a wet balloon, deflated wet balloon again. There's no point in lifting for hypertrophy as a natural lifter because you just can't. You can't compete. Can't compete. I just lift for strength. It's always kind of fun, right? You look like this small, skinny dude when you lift for strength, and then you lift in huge weights. Everyone's like, "Wait, what?" You walk in, you look like you can't lift anything. Then you pull up the 100 dumbbells, start hitting some reps. So that's why I lift for strength. Lift for strength. Eat healthy. I don't want to do bear mode. I like having a 6-pack. There is room for hypertrophy for a natural lifter. I'm natty and it's clearly possible to make. Yeah, dude, I'm saying definitely. Yeah, you can definitely make gains, right? But it's just not, like that being shredded is all about diet. I don't care about muscle size. You don't count your calories? No, not really. Did your engineering degree have any value when applying to dev jobs? No, not in the U.S. Actually, it's did the opposite. My engineering degree makes it look like I need a visa, because they see my degree and they see that I need or that it's from Finland, and they assume that I need to be sponsored. And I had to put that in my cover letter once I realized. I was like, why is everyone saying no? The degree should be helping me, right? Oh, it's from Finland. So let me tell you, I'm a U.S. citizen. Don't worry about it. It's good. David Lade. Yeah, David Lade as the example of being natty. Really? Really? You ever watch Fillion? Go watch Fillion. What up, Milton? Finland. Patrick Star voice. Can you do a video on your fitness routine? Everyone will just say that you're doing it wrong. What do I need to read up on to get into the gym? I think the 5x5 is good. What you don't like about YouTube? Dude, I love YouTube. I mean, hypertrophy exists. You can definitely do it, natty. But there's a size limit genetically, and it depends on your genetics. I don't have greatest genetics, but there's a size limit, because your body's like, okay, look, which one do you want? Do you want more strength? Do you want bigger muscles? Because if you want bigger muscles, we'll give them to you, but we're gonna start putting fat on. We're gonna start adding fat to you, and you're not gonna be able to lose this fat and gain muscle anymore. Okay, you've reached the peak. You can't be 8% body fat and have 245 pounds of muscle, natty. It's probably not going to happen. What do you like most about YouTube? Probably you, Tanya. You always send nice messages on Instagram. It's nice to read. Stop this 5x5. 5x5 is great, but I don't do 5x5. 5x5 is good, though. Kai Green is definitely natty. What you mean? Dude, of course. Dude, yeah, powerlifters look like, that's called bear mode, right? You look like just a fat guy, but the powerlifters are super strong. They just look fat. Because strength and, there's just a balance, Where are the Bash Corp vids? I missed these. It was the other day, dude. It's the other day. Micromanagement content. It can be understood from one's wrist. Yeah, dude, look at my wrist. Tiny little wrist, dude. It's the worst. What's your age? I'm 13. I'm actually just turned 13. Where are the calls? Nobody made anymore. I'm not saying David is natty, but his body fat is possible. Yeah, of course. I mean, you can have low body fat, but you're not going to have size. There's a balance. Employee tracking. Yeah, dude. Can we call international through WhatsApp? Negative. Breaking TOS, you gotta be 14. Oof. Nobody calls because you wrote taking viewer calls. Yeah, I don't know. What do you eat consistently, Josh? Nothing? His shape. Oh, yeah, I mean, physique. Yeah, I mean, physique is just about focusing on different areas, right? You can get the look. If you want the look, great, get the look. I just want to be functionally fit and be shredded. And that's good. It's not about the numbers so much. It's not about the physique so much. It's about having an application to you know, like David Lade is all about aesthetics. That's great. You be aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to go be able to run 6 miles, you know, at a 7-minute pace or something like that. Try high intensity, high volume every day for 6 months. Thanks, me. No, dude, volume is not the way to go. Volume is how you destroy yourself for when you're older. He's a sponge. He filter feeds. It's correct. Bitcoin to 100K in 2019. Didn't the founder of Reddit say that like Ethereum was going to like 10,000? Do you jog a lot? No, I don't actually do. I don't actually do a lot of cardio. I don't do high volume. I don't do high volume because I just live for strength. Thoughts on I'm Creator? What's that? Can you recommend a not overpriced microphone? I think a Yeti would be okay. How long are you ever outside? Probably a few hours a day. I take my dogs out a lot. But when I'm in here recording, it just looks like I'm inside all day. Did you see Dr. Disrespect's reaction? I mean, not really. PewDiePie says this. I don't know. He's entitled to his opinion. It's just... PewDiePie can say whatever he wants. Go look at all the ASMR creators that have a Yeti mic for $100 and have millions of subs. How do you spoil your dogs? I mean, they stay pretty spoiled, but I mean, at the same time, they got to be good. They're pretty well trained, I think. I take them on a car ride every day, so about right now, they're like, "Hey, let me get that car ride," and they'll start coming in here, jumping on me and stuff. Or they'll go bump I have the leashes hung in my living room. They'll go bump the leashes and jingle it. I'll be like, "Hey, time to go walk, Josh." Which countries you like to go to? That's a good question. I was talking about that with my dad. My dad's never been outside the country ever in his whole life. Ever. So I was thinking about taking him traveling while I make videos. Like, my dad reacts to being in this place. You ever consider getting a cat? I had a bunch of cats growing up. I don't really want to have a litter box or anything like that. Because you can get people are always like, "Oh, don't worry, I have cats, but I have that litter that doesn't smell. Don't worry about it, so you won't even notice." I notice. I can still smell. It smells like cats in here, despite what you say. What's your dream car? I mean, I don't know. Did you play the new hero in Overwatch? Yeah, I did. He's pretty overpowered. Well, I don't know. He seems pretty fun, actually. Low mobility, though. It's a website builder. Why would you use a website builder? Jerry, what's up, dude? How's it going? If you had to pick one programming language, which would you pick? JavaScript doesn't count. Yeah, that's fine. I'd probably pick C++ or Python. You ever been to E3? No, I've never been to E3. Sounds fun, though. Can you explain the S-Corp thing? Why not LLC? Because you pay more taxes with an LLC. You pay self-employment tax on everything you make instead of just your salary. Because you can't pay yourself a salary as an LLC. I mean, I guess you can, but it doesn't matter because whatever money you make still counts as your money. Whereas an S-Corp lets you pay yourself a salary, and then whatever else you make after that salary, then you don't have to pay self-employment tax. Save money. What the heck? How did you create the awesome logo? I made it myself. Everything you see, I do. Hired a graphic designer. No, I'm not going to pay a graphic designer. I'm good. Just like I'm not going to pay an editor because then I lose my personality. Is it true that everyone in the USA, dude? I can't say everyone does this or everyone thinks this. That'd make me sound really ignorant. I can only say a majority of dating experience in the US. That doesn't have anything to do with dating experience in other countries. Dating varies everywhere. How long does it take to edit a video? Last night took about an hour. Italy's the best country for tourism, cheap wine, nice food. Every city has something nice to look at. That's probably true. Where did you learn to edit? I taught myself. I started with Sony Vegas, and then I moved on to Premiere Pro because that's industry standard. And Premiere Pro interacts with all of the other Adobe things. He never used Linux. I use Linux all the time for my DigitalOcean server. Do I like After Effects, Photoshop, all the hotkeys are relatively the same. Interfaces are relatively the same, and there's a lot of interaction between the software. Ever done backend? I mean, like natively installed Linux. What? Why? I use Windows for my stuff. How's your Patreon doing? I don't know. Haven't looked. Scotland sounds nice. Temple OS, dude. Exactly. RIP. Android or iOS? Android, man. Easy. Alright, let me check for questions here. What do people here think about Udemy, Skillshare, and other educating websites? I mean, find a teacher that you like and take the class. Do you ever use your engineering skills? Yeah, dude. Occasionally. No. Did you side? Oh my god. They aren't a complete waste of time. I mean, like, I'm gonna say that the nano degrees and certificates have no point. Yeah. Do you think it's worth giving a 2 weeks notice? Nope. Unless you want that extra paycheck. But as like from a moral standpoint, don't care. Don't care. You can fire me at any time without any cause. You're not going to give me a 2 weeks notice because you think I'm just going to slack off. Josh, how do I participate in your portfolio review vid? I just send it to me. Thank you for the 2. I'm actually running Temple OS right now. This is Temple OS. You ever doing gaming videos or streams? I do game streams on Twitch. If you'd like to go, you can click the link that Nightbot just posted. I actually want to make something for Temple OS. I want to feel the madness. Yeah, dude, do it. Starting out as a one-man company, when do you know to start hiring other people? It depends. This happens to a lot of people. I'm a do-it-yourself kind of guy. I would prefer not to hire and make less money and do it myself than to hire and have to give the baby over to somebody else. But it depends on who I'm hiring, I guess. Dr. Berg. Dr. Berg is pretty good. And then Thomas DeLauer is pretty good. What do you do when you're stressed out? I go lift weights or meditate or take my dogs on a walk or listen to a book. Hit up some girls on Tinder. You know? I don't know. How do you know how long it's okay to do intermittent fasting? Can you have one meal a day? So that's called OMAD. OMAD's pretty popular. One meal a day is pretty popular. I do the 16 by 8, if that, but usually it's more. Like today it's probably been, I'll probably have like a 6 hour. always ignores my question. You've asked about I am creator like 10 times, and I'm not going to look at it. Just because you asked 30 times. Because I already answered and said, I don't know anything about it. Why would you use a website builder? Did you consider the option to move? I have 2 dogs, man. I got 2 dogs. And I had 2 dogs when I had my job. So what do you want me to just give my dogs back to the... Just give it back to the Humane Society and be like, I'm moving, bye. Because that's what happened to my dog already. The white dog that I have was just given up by the family because they moved. You know, what kind of life is that? I'm not going to do that to my dogs. I got a family here. What's wrong with moving the dogs with you? Well, you can't always do that, you know? You can't always just be like, I'm moving, I'm taking my dogs. There's all kinds of shots and paperwork and legalities around that. Age plays a factor, it's just insane. How much money would you need to feel comfortable for the rest of your life? That's the wrong question to ask. That's what old people ask. That is... No, there's not an amount of money that you need to have, okay? You need to have money incoming. That's what you need. You got to have a certain amount of money coming in every month. It's not, what amount of money would you need to be happy? The correct question is, what amount of money every single month passively would you need to be comfortable enough to be able to live your passion projects that probably wouldn't make any money, but you like doing them? That's the correct amount. Probably like 20K, 30K a month passive would be good. I think that'd be okay. Forever, right? Forever, hands off. That'd be all right. I think I could make that work. Gary Vee? I like Gary Vee. I read his book. I'd like to shake his hand one day and say thanks, but I'm not going to pay $4,000 to do it. Did I miss anything? I'm okay with 5K a month. 5K a month is just, yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, to be honest, it depends. There's a lot of things in life that you can do that make you happy or that are fun that don't cost any money, but sometimes you need just money to live to be able to do it. Jordan Peterson is too much Bible thump for me. Can't do it. Gary Vaynerchuk or John Sonmez? Why not both? Jordan Peterson is just, I agree with him on some areas, but he's too Bible thump for me, and I'm not Bible thump. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Would you think of coming to India? No, dude. I think everyone in India is a vegetarian, right? And so, no. Gonna do that. What's the minimum amount of money a month you need to survive in the U.S.? For me specifically, or people? It depends on how you set your life up, dude. Did you make poor choices financially? Did you get into some financial trouble? Did you get sick and get put into medical debt? Did you take out a bunch of student loans because you were young and didn't know what you were doing? Did you go to the wrong school that was more expensive? Did you buy a car that you couldn't afford? Did you get a job and then start working and then your job let you go, so you had to start racking up credit card bills? Like, no one ever talks about that stuff. You know, it depends on how you set your life up or how life happens to you or for you, you know? So, chicken dishes are common in India. Yeah, but I like beef. I like my beef. I like hamburgers. I like beef tacos, and I know you're not allowed to do that, right? So I want my hamburgers. Okay, let me get my hamburgers. I'm gonna grab one of those cows off the street and make a hamburger. I'm just kidding. This is a joke. It's like $1, 10x the local money. Don't make me hungry, dude. I'm so hungry. You guys, like, what? I don't know what to eat today. I'm thinking about maybe making a keto pizza. That sounds pretty good, actually. Greetings. No debts. So the problem in the U.S. is that you're not you're not going to be in no debt if you want to go to college. Unless you get a scholarship or got rich parents, you're not going to be in no debt. You're probably going to be in debt. You're probably going to make a dumb decision when you get a credit card and buy something you can't afford because you have a credit card. It's really, really, like, there's a lot of people a lot of people have debt. There's not a lot of people that don't. Just getting out of debt is an accomplishment. It's like, you like, if I had no debt, I still need about, let's say, I don't know, no debt. That means my mortgage is paid, a couple $1,000s a month. Almond flour keto pizza, best pizza ever. Perfect. Have you tried adding pork rinds? Pork rinds, a little baking powder in there. Also good. Adds that crunch, you know. Josh, have you tried NoFap? Yeah, I like NoFap. I think it works pretty well. It's better using that energy elsewhere. Do you get anxious during streams that things might go wrong any second? I mean, things were going wrong. Things are going wrong. I keep dropping frames. All kinds of stuff, you know. Long-term lurker. I'm in the legal profession, currently doing my master's. Just wanted to say I enjoy the content, even though we're not the same. Hey, that's cool, man. Thanks. Do you know any foreign languages? Sí, yo hablo español. And I can probably understand German. How about legs? What? How long have you gone on NoFap? I mean, so the thing with NoFap is, right, you get the brain fog, right? That's what everyone talks about. To clear the brain fog. But it's the same thing when you have girls over, dude. Still get the brain fog, no difference. Well, you doing it yourself, or you got girls over. It's the same end result. So, can you understand? Does that gaming chair hurt your back? No, not really. Do you make voice notes, or you only take text notes in Evernote? I don't make voice notes, really. Just, I have Evernote set right here. Right here's this top button. Every time I'm like, oh, idea. Evernote. Boom, done. Milton. No, dude. No, man. But you got to pace yourself. I mean, it depends. It really depends. For me, depends. Roberto, I don't know if that's a fair question. Yassine, I won a university computer engineering this year. Going to be my first. What do you suggest? When? How good do I have to be to come to USA from a foreign country? You don't. You just have to have a job and a bachelor's degree. That's equivalent. Side hustle ideas. Sell websites, sell products. How do you feel, dude? I'm pretty good. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this office setup video. And I'm thinking about what I want to talk about specifically. Like, what would you guys want to see? Are you still on NoFap? I mean, I NoFap because I can just talk to girls instead. Why would I want to waste all that energy? Thank you for the stream, Marble Guy. Have a good one. The title of the stream is viewer calls. I'm over here. No one has called, so that's it. Coding content? Make some coding content. Yeah, dude. Do you have ADD? Probably. Who knows? What were you saying? It's a joke. I mean, just leave a voice message. That's the best way to do it. So just go to Instagram up here, hit that voice message, and you're good. Just join a master's in computer science. I mean, get a job. Like random Frank P office setup? Maybe, I don't know. A gaming setup? I mean, I guess you could do gaming on it, but programs on your PC? Do you indulge in alcohol? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I want to see you gaming at least once. You say you play a lot. I don't know if you... I say I don't play a lot. I don't play games that much. Sometimes. What times are the lives? Somewhere around here. 12, 11. The CS students have a hard time finding jobs in the U.S. Doesn't matter what kind of student you are. It's more about if you can sell yourself. What's contract to hire? You work as a contractor, and then hopefully they give you a salary and bring you on as an employee after. It's dangerous. It's a testing period. Good luck with the stream. Thank you. What is this?
Your channel's been really helpful, and thank you for everything. You know, I'm a programmer in my second year of university, and you've been really helpful and kind. Thanks for that. And I also wanted to be a first caller, so yeah.
Well, thanks. Is there a question? Do I want to do a meetup on VR? That'd be kind of fun. To do a VR meetup. Just get harassed, probably. I don't know. I don't know how many of you have VR, and I don't know how I would make it accessible for people that don't have VR. Herman, you have the most advice that I've ever heard in someone's chat. Herman, what's the answer to life, man? Do you listen to ASMR? It depends. There's a few good ones. Out there. We got another message. Would you say getting a good paying job is the hardest thing in life? No, it's not.
Yeah, so the question is, there's PS5 coming out, and Microsoft is also having a new game console. So what are your thoughts on that?
PS5? Wait, what? There's a PS5? What? Hold on. Bro, you got me sit up in my chair. Let me hit this PS5 up. What? Reports. PS5 GPU outperforms GeForce RTX 2070 Super. Okay, well. Nah. Got me all hyped. Nothing about it. No new news. Do you consider Angular learning it? Angular's for the MVC. Yeah, but that'd be probably it. Angular for the MVC models, view controller concepts. That'd be good. Do you think PHP is gonna die? Nope. There's a lot of websites that are built with PHP that are gonna stay built with PHP. I don't know what that question means, Milton. Lucid Dream, what is that? An ASMR channel? I can tell you my ASMR channels. Here. Let's see. Let me look. Let me change my accounts. I think I used to be subscribed to a bunch of ASMR channels. Let's see. Is your seat comfortable? It's pretty comfortable. Fairy Char, dude, she's OG, man. She's been around forever. How do I see my subscribers? Subscriptions. No. All. Here we go. All right. Remember ASMR requests? That was a good one. We got Whispers Audios in here. She's pretty good. Who else? Jelly Bean. I think Pokimane used to be ASMR too, right? Before she became Twitch. What else? Dalton ASMR. That was a funny one. He bamboozled everyone for like 5 years. Who else? I got lots of ASMR in here. Some people just have nice voices. I got tons of stuff in here. Why would I want to listen to Tim Cook and Johnny do ASMR? I'm good. Thanks. Or hash table is the answer. I guess so. Any advice for someone unable to understand his responsibility in playing games all day? I mean, he has to do it. Wonder, kind, I can't say. It doesn't seem like a reasonable deal, though. What's the purpose of this live stream? Well, it was to get Instagram calls, you know, but people stopped. Tanya said that you sent another video message. I'm gonna play it. Should I play it? Should I play it, Tanya? I don't know. What type of music do you listen to? Oh, dude, I listen to all kinds of stuff. You want to see my playlist? Here, I'll show you. Right here. So I've been listening to some synthwave lately, some Dr. Disrespect, but here's some Drake, metal, more metal, metal, rap, metal, rap, metal, some random dubstep in here. More, like, look, In Flames, then Nate Good. So I listen to all kinds of stuff, man. Got MGK. Anna's okay. Ferg. I like Ferg a lot. Tons of stuff. Yeah, Bring Me to the Horizon. They're in here. Somewhere. I got lots of good stuff in here. This takes me back. This takes me back to my Finnish days. Do you listen to Rammstein? Yeah, he's got a couple good songs. So they're older. Did you get your first full-time job? I applied and they offered me a job. They were going to make me write a join on a whiteboard. And they were like, all right, I want to see if you can write a left join. I was like, oh, I just did that. Here, yeah. And he's like, oh, you just did? And I was like, yeah. Will you be playing Classic WoW? Why not? Because I played Classic WoW when WoW was not classic. You know that thing in The Office where Andy Bernard's like, I wish there was a way to know that you were in the good old days before you leave them. I was playing WoW in the good old days when it was, classic. So, do you listen to music while you work? I sure do. Well, it depends. I can't edit videos and listen to music because then I can't hear myself. New Notes, they took away the friggin' headphone jack, so that's disappointing. And only the Note Plus gives you expandable storage. You should try some death metal. Nah, that's not really my thing. Instrumental metal I like though. 21 Pilots, Parkway Drive. I got a lot of like metal from like Sweden and stuff. Norway. Oh, here's my soundtracks. Gotta have my soundtracks. This right here, This is my soundtrack. If you ever... Oh, you guys can't see my screen. This is my soundtrack. Here. This song is good. Go listen to this and lift weights. You'll be lifting like 10x. Ever worked with Java? Nope, no use case. Thought the stream ended a while ago. No, we're still here. Because apparently the stream worked itself out. What do you think about the future of Dart and Flutter? Dart died. Rammstein released a new album. Rammstein, I think it was in German though, right? Not in English? Dude, I love soundtracks. Lifting weights to soundtracks is like the best. Oh, this song right here? I don't know if you guys have heard it. I can't play it. I can't actually play it. Because I'll get demonetized, but... Where is it? This album as well is very good. Lifting weights. It's a super good song. This is epic stuff. I can't... You're calling me on video. I can't pick it up. I'll listen to rap. I like soundtracks a lot. I don't know. I like movie soundtracks. They're so good to get work done for me, and they're pretty motivational. Audio Machine is really good. You'll hear a lot of this music in movie trailers that you wouldn't recognize. What's your gym schedule? Rest days? I usually work out a couple times and take a rest day, then work out a couple times, and work out 3 days in a row. It's usually Monday to Friday, but sometimes it's like Monday, Tuesday, break, Friday, Thursday, Friday, break, Saturday, and then go lift on Sunday. Hans, dude, I got Hans on here. Here, let me scroll back down. Lots of music, metal, Hollywood Undead. Oh man, takes me back. Back when Hollywood Undead used to be popular. Still have some decent songs though. What else? Oh, I have some Finnish songs on here. From Yannicka B. I remember she was always on the radio in Finland. All those Finnish people love that Yannicka B. Why did my viewer count just die? Alright, I think we've been here long enough. I stopped the stream, had to refresh. Yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, so internet's not cooperating with me today. I'm gonna go make a video of this entire office and go lift some weights. So thanks for being here. Sorry about all the internet troubles. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you later. Alright, let me pay some respects to you real quick. Thanks, chat. Thanks for being here. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating when the stream doesn't work, but gotta do it. So I'll see you guys later. Sayonara.